So I have to ask, you know, just to kind of get back to the scenario in which you made a video speaking on about to get evicted. How much did you owe?
Right now, I owe $10,500.
Right now, to this exact moment? At
this exact moment.
Oh.
And I didn't actually get paperwork evicted until I was in my new apartment that I'm in now. You know, and see, I saw how I got a silent treatment, y'all. And people didn't understand why I was so angry, because it didn't just start in August. It started in July. You know, when is you gonna pay the rent this month? You know, every month around the 28th, 29th, I start getting anxiety attacks because I'm scared that on the 1st, I gotta beg for my rent money.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I let July slide. And then I kept saying, sure, can you ask Rick, is he gonna pay the bills? You know, is he gonna pay the rent and stuff? Like, I did, but he not sending it. So now I'm paranoid, because now the same thing that's been going on finna happen to me again. This rug finna get pulled away from up under me again. You know, so I got to texting him, calling him, texting him, no response for a whole month. I'm talking about no type of text back or nothing, but I can hear Sugar upstairs talking to him. I'm like, how's you talking to him? And I'm constantly texting him, and he's not responding to me. To this day, there has been no response.
What? To this day?
To this day, to this moment right here, he have not even responded to nothing. It was a straight ghost. The straight ghosting.
To play devil's advocate, for you to finally, for this third time, air this out online, what do you feel that does? Let's just say to him,
it's like that was the only way I can make him hear me, because he was ghosting me. You know, he wasn't hearing me, so I had to go to the internet where he loved to be. And I knew once somebody saw it, they was gonna tell him, you know, what's going on. Like, you know, you stop acting like we the reason why you not paying my rent. You done fucked off all this money when you don't have to do that. For imagine that, for months I have been telling him, look, if it get too much for you, I'll downsize. It's just me. You know, I can give me a little 1-bedroom efficiency if that helps. But he didn't want me to do that. Yet it's like he pre-planned it or something. I almost feel like it was premeditated. Like you know, you can provoke a person, you know, and it's like he intentionally did it just to see if I was gonna lash at him, just to have a reason to say that's why I ain't doing it.
Well, man, what do you feel like when you look at not only your son but just men who do that? What do you feel like that comes from? Like
narcissism.
Yeah, that's a word that kind of makes us it's narcissistic. Shakes men up.
It's narcissistic.
So you know, some of these behaviors, I hear what you're saying. Like I can see as far as, do you probably know where that stems from? If you were to guess, like, was it the daddy? I think it childhood?
Has a lot to do with him being so young, going to jail. You know, he's traumatized, and I've always been that understanding mama to try to look at it like that. You know, like, and get mad at people. You know, he been in jail. Don't get mad because he lashing out like that. He got to be out here and live a little bit. He'll come around. Always making an excuse for his behavior and how he treat people. You know, until it got to me, because I'm like, obviously he really don't know what the hell wrong with him if he coming for me, and I ain't did nothing but stood bound the whole 1,000 to help support what he got going on, and still taking the kibbles and bits, the crumbs, when I knew, and sitting there watching him spend all this money on everything else, but all I asked for is a regular box truck to run loads. You know, and I couldn't understand it. I could not understand why he was doing me like that, but I accepted it. You know, okay, don't worry about it, Fleur. He's still paying the rent. He's still paying the light bill every month. He's still doing what needs to be done around here. But that's not nothing that's helping me, because I need to have some purpose out here. I want to be somebody too. You know, I want to have my own business, and I don't want to always have to ask him for nothing. You know, but when you under a narcissist umbrella, they gonna give you just enough. You ain't gonna win too much. They're gonna just give you just enough and pull back. You know, it's not gonna give you too much. And that 48 Laws of Power book got a whole lot to do with how he treat people too. He done sat in jail and actually taught himself how to be manipulative.
Why you letting these folks pay you to talk about me? Why you letting these folks pay you to talk about me? Like, and you don't need no money. I ain't even finna go there. Like, you don't need no money. Like, you don't need no money. Like, you don't need no money that bad to the point where you'll go talk about your son. What you doing? What you doing? How you gonna lay that type of legacy down in our family? How you gonna do that? How you gonna lay that type of legacy down in our family? This our family. Like, how you gonna put that in our, you know what I'm saying? I'm salty I'm even following you. Get your ass off my shit then. You talking about you salty, you following me. You on my shit talking about you salty. Get your dumb ass off my live then, stupid ass boy. The f is you talking about? You salty cause you on my live. You follow me. Man, get your dick sucking ass off my live talking about you mad cause you follow me. I ain't suck, man. Anyway, man. It's crazy. And then these folks don't offer number $500, $900, $1,000. They inbox Suge. Ask Suge, hey, can we interview you? We just interviewed Finesse 2 times mama. Get what Suge told them. Y'all must want to talk about that. They were like, well, we just kind of want to get your side of the story. Get what Suge told them. 10,000. You talking about 10,000? And I told you going or you gonna lie. You ain't gonna say nothing good. Yeah, you gonna lie. Yeah, you talking about we ain't going on there to talk about our family, man. We ain't going on there. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We moving different. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it. We ain't getting paid for no money. We ain't getting paid no money to go do this shit. And then on top of all that, I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this shit all on the line just to be funky. I'm saying, I'm trying to understand how you got so much to say about my woman. I don't care about what you got to say about me, cause you my mama. Like, I can't, however you feel about me, it is what it is. That's how you feel about me. But what we not gonna do, you're not gonna talk about my woman. You're not gonna talk about my woman, especially when you got a funky feet ass over there. Especially when you got a nigga over there, feet funky, crusty, musty, bald head, eyes cocked, mustache crusty, lips crusty, skin on the side of the face, everything at the same time. And you talking about mine?
Okay, man, so this situation with Finesse 2 times and his mom is still going crazy, bruh. I will make sure I keep on updating you guys with the clips and all that stuff. Shout out to Real Life Production for getting Finesse 2 times mom to speak up. Now you all seeing what she's saying about Finesse not being able to pay her rent, ghosting her, doing all that stuff. Because right now, man, Finesse 2 times mom is confirming that Finesse 2 times actually blocked her on Instagram, blocked her over WhatsApp and every other place that she can communicate with him. He's not replying the text messages, he's not answering the phone calls, everything is going crazy. Now that's what's happening with these two, right? This is like mom and son's fight, you understand what I mean? But I don't want to see the situation where Finesse mom will be calling Finesse names, right? Crazy names, because he refused to pay your rent. Now I don't agree with that. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, even though he made you a promise, you also have to speak on the one you did to him as well. Maybe something happened and Finesse confirmed that when he was paying your rent, he stopped paying your rent because you had your boyfriend come over to the house and your boyfriend has no job. Your boyfriend is not contributing. Your boyfriend is doing nothing than enjoying Finesse 2 times house that he paid for you. So Finesse confirmed that's the reason why he stopped paying the rent. So I don't know what you're going to say about that. Right? You didn't tell us that you had a boyfriend that has no job. I mean, isn't that crazy? So that's what Finesse, your son, is saying right now. And we really want to hear from you. to see what you have to say about it, right? Before we can start pointing fingers and calling all sort of names, because that's crazy. Let me know what you all think, man. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.